Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Glor. The deal came together quickly. The implementation will not. The U.S. and Russia say they have an agreement that will avert American airstrikes by removing or destroying all chemical weapons in Syria. The deadline, the middle of next year. In the meantime, the Pentagon is keeping the same level of forces in the region, and the U.S. will continue arming the opposition. The deal was struck in Geneva, Switzerland, and Margaret Brennan is there.
After 2.5 days of hasty, around-the-clock negotiations in Geneva,
we're finished.
The deal was struck.
The world will now expect the Assad regime to live up to its public commitments. And as I said at the outset of these negotiations, there can be no games, no room for avoidance, or anything less than full compliance by the Assad regime.
Within 1 week, the Assad regime must submit details of the weapons in its chemical arsenal, allow international inspections by November, and destroy all chemical weapons material and equipment by the first half of 2014. If the Assad regime does not comply, the U.S. and Russia agreed there will be consequences, though they have not yet decided what those consequences might be. Foreign Minister Lavrov said Russia would support a resolution at the United Nations Security Council to punish any violations. That's surprising because it leaves the door open for possible military action as well as sanctions. The White House said its threat of unilateral military strikes stand should diplomatic efforts fail. We still don't know how the weapons inspectors will be able to work safely in an active war zone or who will provide security for them. Most importantly, President Assad still has not agreed to these terms.
Meanwhile, Margaret, Secretary Kerry is not coming home now. What's next for him?
Secretary Kerry will leave Geneva on Sunday. He'll travel on to Israel, then to Paris, where he'll meet with the foreign ministers of Saudi Arabia, the UK, and France. This is about keeping up international pressure on Russia to follow through and on Assad to make good on this plan to hand over his chemical weapons.
Margaret Brennan in Geneva, thank you.